Hello, in this video I shall be discussing 5 topics. The first topic is ISL dictionary. So this is a kind of dictionary for disabled people in India. The full form of ISL is Indian Sign Language. There are 3 editions of this dictionary. The third edition is recently launched, so that is why ISL dictionary is in news. The first 2 editions together had got 6,000 terms. Now the new third edition, it alone has got 10,000 terms. So totally 16,000 terms are added in Indian Sign Language Dictionary. This is developed by an institute called ISL-RTC. The full form of it is Indian Sign Language. RTC stands for Research and Training Center. So for this development of dictionary, there is a particular center of research and training, that is ISL-RTC. This center is under the Department of Empowerment of Divyangjan. Divyangjan are persons with disabilities. We have a ministry called Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, which looks after the things in order to cater these disabled people. So under this ministry, a particular department is there, that is Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities. So this particular department under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment looks after everything that is needed for disabled people. So as part of that, it has developed this dictionary called Indian Sign Language Dictionary. So recently the third edition is launched, and that is how it is in use. The next topic is Mahabahu Brahmaputra. Mahabahu Brahmaputra is an initiative taken up by the government of the state of Assam. So under this initiative, this theme of the initiative is seamless connection of Eastern India. So we know that Eastern India is little separated from the mainland India in terms of connectivity and in terms of territory. So because of that particular reason, there is less development in Eastern India. So in order to ensure there is good connection or seamless connection with the mainland India, Eastern India has come up with this particular initiative, especially Assam in Eastern India. So under this, there will be some development projects taken up to the inhabitants or people living around the rivers of Brahmaputra and Barak. These 2 rivers flow through Eastern India. So especially Brahmaputra is a very big river that flows through Assam, and people living around that river should be given good terms in terms of social justice. So in order to bring this particular aim, Mahabahu Brahmaputra is launched by the state of Assam. So under this initiative, there will be so many developments taken up. One development is vessel operations. So these are called RoPax vessel operations. These will be for inland waterways of especially Brahmaputra and Barak rivers in order to ensure there is good connectivity to the state of Assam. So these RoPax vessel operations will reduce the time taken to travel in between some places in Assam and in and around Barak and Brahmaputra rivers. So the places that will have the benefit out of these RoPax vessel operations are Majuli Nimati Ghat. So the connection between these 2 areas, North and South Guwahati, and Dhubri and Hatsingi Mari. So the connection between these two and these two. These areas will be given a fillip with the operations of RoPax that will be held by the state of Assam under Mahabahu Brahmaputra initiative. So this will reduce the time taken to travel between these places by the inhabitants, so that they can have trade or they can move for any purposes in between these places of Assam freely. So this is about Mahabahu Brahmaputra. The next topic is free gift milk to girl students. So this is also an initiative that is recently launched by the state government of Sikkim. So this is, as the heading itself, as the name of the initiative itself says something, this is giving free gift of milk to girl students in schools. So this will ensure that 1500 students across Sikkim, girl students, will be getting 200 ml of milk per day. So this is the ration that is given to the girl students in the state of Assam. This is to ensure that the girl children are going to have good health and they are not getting malnourished in the state. So as the statistics show that the Sikkim state has got these girl students with malnutrition. So in order to wade away with this problem, this particular initiative is taken up by the state government of Sikkim. not just fighting with the malnutrition but also other health problems that usually girl students will have. In order to fight with them also, this free gift milk to girl students initiative is started. So schools have also got a responsibility to play some role in this initiative of the government. So schools are supposed to bring awareness in parents and the girl students to get proper nutrition and to maintain healthy mind and healthy body. So these are the two objectives under which the schools must work for ensuring free gift milk to girl students initiative of Sikkim. The next topic is Scotch CM of the Year. So recently Scotch Awards are announced. These awards will be given every year for various fields, for various services and various people. We shall see that. And one award under Scotch is CM of the Year award. So the Chief Minister of the Year award is given to Y.S. Jagannath Reddy. He is the CM of Andhra Pradesh. So he got the Scotch CM of the Year award for the performance and for completion of 4 years of his governance. He is selected from amongst all the CMs of the country. So Scotch Awards, to say something about it, these are very prestigious awards, a very important kind of awards, not governmental, but still they are very important in India. They are initiated in 2003. So this is to bring these people to the forefront, whoever is working hard to make India a better country. So this is the theme or objective of Scotch Awards, the main agenda of Scotch Awards. So Scotch Awards will be given to various good performing services to make India a better country, or good projects or good institutes in the country. And also they will also choose certain people who are contributing to making India a better country. So these are the different areas where they give these awards to, and there are different fields under which they select these institutes or services, projects or people. So the different fields are change management, inclusive growth. So inclusive growth in terms of financial, social and digital inclusion. So people have to be included in all these, in all the terms of finances, social and digital services also. So the people or the institutes or governments that bring this inclusive growth, and those who perform well in corporate leadership and technology in governance, service deliveries, capacity building and so many other concepts. So all of these are various fields that Scotch considers to give an award to a particular person or a ministry. Even there are so many Scotch awards given this year, like Challenger Award for e-governance, Challenger Award for a specific ministry of tribal ministry for the performance and all. So these are the services, or these are given to these particular kind of people, and these are given to these particular kind of institutes or fields. So this is about Scotch CM of the Year award. The last topic for today is Pay Jal Survekshan Scheme. So Pay Jal Survekshan Scheme is recently launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This scheme works under a big major scheme called JJM, that is Jal Jeevan Mission. So Jal Jeevan Mission is a parent scheme, and under this scheme Pay Jal Survekshan has come up recently. So this will ensure just 3 points or 3 concepts, that is the water availability of cities. So it will ensure that cities are given good amount of water and there is no water scarcity, and reusage of wastewater in these cities, and water body mapping also. So in terms of quantity and in terms of quality. So this mapping is done about the water availability of quantity and quality of the water in those cities. So these 3 things are looked after in Pay Jal Survekshan scheme. So 10 cities are selected under this scheme. So initially these 10 cities will be given Pay Jal Survekshan initiative. So these 10 cities I have given it as a listing here in short forms. So these cities are Churu, Badlapur, Surat, Kochi, Tumkur, Bhubaneswar, Agra, Patiala, Rohtak and Madurai. So these are the 10 cities that are selected. So there are some infamous cities also like Churu, Badlapur and all. So in order to bring that emphasis of Pay Jal Survekshan in these cities also, I have given the listing. So these are the 10 cities wherein Pay Jal Survekshan is launched recently by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So these are all the 5 topics for today, and thank you.